Have you ever wondered how the smell of freshly baked cookies fills the entire room, or how oxygen from the air gets into our bloodstream? The answer lies in a fascinating process called diffusion. Welcome to today's video, where we'll explore the science behind this essential process. Diffusion is the passive movement of molecules or particles from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration, driven by their kinetic energy, until equilibrium is reached. This process does not require external energy. This natural process occurs in gases, liquids, and even some solids, and plays a crucial role in many biological and physical phenomena. How does diffusion work? Molecules are in constant random motion due to their kinetic energy. When there is a concentration gradient, where the concentration of molecules is higher in one area than another, molecules move to distribute themselves evenly. This movement continues until the concentration of molecules is uniform, achieving equilibrium. There are two types of diffusion: simple diffusion and facilitated diffusion. In simple diffusion, molecules pass directly through a membrane, without the help of proteins. For example, oxygen and carbon dioxide diffuse through the lipid bilayer of a cell membrane during cellular respiration. Facilitated diffusion is a crucial process in cellular transport that allows specific molecules to cross the plasma membrane more easily. This passive transport mechanism doesn't require energy input and relies on specialized membrane proteins to assist the movement of substances along their concentration gradient. For example, glucose enters cells with the assistance of glucose transporters. Diffusion is a common phenomenon that can be observed in various situations. Let us look at a few examples of diffusion in everyday life. When perfume is sprayed in one part of a room, its scent gradually spreads throughout the space. When a tea bag is placed in hot water, the color and flavor compounds diffuse into the water. A drop of food coloring slowly spreads evenly through the water, creating a uniform color. Helium gradually escapes from balloons due to diffusion, causing them to lose their lift over time. When a carbonated drink is opened, carbon dioxide diffuses out of the liquid, creating bubbles. The smoke from an incense stick diffuses throughout a room. Dissolved nutrients diffuse from the digestive tract into the bloodstream. Waste products diffuse out of cells into the extracellular fluid for removal. When hot water is added to dried noodles, water diffuses into the noodles, rehydrating them. Now let us look at some of the factors that affect the rate of diffusion. 1. The concentration gradient. The greater the difference in concentration, the faster the diffusion rate. A concentration gradient is defined as a measure of how the concentration of a solution changes from one place to another. For example, from one side of the plasma membrane to the other. 2. Temperature. Higher temperatures provide particles with more kinetic energy, accelerating diffusion. 3. Particle size. Smaller molecules diffuse faster than larger ones. 4. Medium. Diffusion occurs faster in gases than in liquids or solids, due to the larger spaces between molecules. 5. Surface area. A larger surface area, through which diffusion can occur, increases the rate. Now we focus on diffusion in plants. Diffusion plays a critical role in various processes, essential for plant survival and growth. It enables the movement of gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide in leaves, and facilitates the uptake of minerals in roots. Let's examine these processes in detail. Leaves are the primary sites of gas exchange in plants. The process occurs through small openings on the leaf surface called stomata, which are surrounded by specialized guard cells. Here's how diffusion happens. In the presence of sunlight, chloroplasts, in leaf cells, use carbon dioxide and water to produce glucose and oxygen. The concentration of carbon dioxide inside the leaf decreases as it is used in photosynthesis, creating a concentration gradient. Carbon dioxide from the air diffuses into the leaf through open stomata. moving from a region of higher concentration in the air to lower concentration inside the leaf. Oxygen, a byproduct of photosynthesis, accumulates inside the leaf. As its concentration becomes higher than in the surrounding air, oxygen diffuses out of the leaf through the stomata. At night, or when photosynthesis slows down, plants respire, consuming oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide. Oxygen diffuses into the leaf, where it is used in cellular respiration, while carbon dioxide produced as a waste product diffuses out. The direction and rate of diffusion depend on the concentration gradients of these gases, which are influenced by environmental conditions like light intensity, temperature, and humidity. Diffusion also occurs in the roots of plants. While water uptake in roots is largely driven by osmosis, the uptake of minerals involves diffusion through the soil and into the root hair cells. Minerals such as potassium, nitrate, and phosphate dissolve in soil water, creating a concentration gradient around the root surface. Minerals diffuse from areas of higher concentration in the soil to areas of lower concentration near the root hair cells. Once minerals reach the root surface, they can enter the plant via active transport or facilitated diffusion. Diffusion occurs passively when the concentration of a particular ion is higher in the soil than inside the root hair cell. For minerals that are less concentrated in the soil, plants use active transport, which requires energy to absorb them against the concentration gradient. Root hair cells, with their elongated shape and high surface area, are specially adapted to enhance the efficiency of diffusion and uptake. By relying on diffusion for these processes, plants maintain the delicate balance necessary for survival, growth, and reproduction. Thanks for watching this video on diffusion.